Hey, Ecamm fam, good morning, good evening, good lunchtime, whatever it is, wherever you are. Welcome to sunny Edinburgh, where I am on green screen this evening. Just to show you, really, it's not frightening to do a bit of green screen and have a bit of motion backgrounds, if that's what you want to do. So, lots of people seem to have downloaded these little fly-in shapes that I put up yesterday, and I think there's 30 odd people have downloaded them and started using them already. So what I thought I would do here is just show you how you might want to extend those to create a kind of show banner, for want of a better description. So I always start off by having a sort of a template, if you want to call it that. So I would tend to drop something like this at the bottom of the screen if I was developing something, and then I would build in a grid as well. So this is just an image of a grid and reducing the opacity of that, covering the whole screen, and that just allows me to line up different elements when I'm doing that. I got the grid from the group just by searching on the word grid, and several people have made these up, so you can go and grab one. They're really, really useful. Don't know who did this one, but thank you very much, whoever it was. So I find it incredibly useful. So where do I end up with once I've got the template? So what I tend to do is build stuff on top of the template, so I end up with something like this. So here we now have quite a cool looking lower third, but it's a show banner. It's not designed to fly in this particular case, because it's made up of multiple different elements in different locations on the screen, but I think it looks kind of cool. And you can just do that essentially by taking the images that I previously sent out and then just dragging them and extending them to cover different areas of the screen. So let's have a look at that. If I just bring in an agenda, and all of this is in Ecamm, absolutely everything here you are seeing today is in Ecamm and Ecamm only. So to start with, what have we got? I guess there's a few shape overlays going on. So not that many actually, so let's have a look. Here's one here, shape on, shape off, and I think there's only one other one here, which I'm using as a kind of reveal as I go down my agenda. So that's my shape overlays, and then the main one really is the text overlays. Now obviously my agenda items are text overlays, and what I am doing is turning on or off the background on those for the agenda. Also got some going on down at the bottom here. So there's one shape on, one shape off, next one on, next one off, next one on, next one off. So really there's just four text overlays there, and that's all I'm doing with the text overlays. So thank you, Facebook user, for joining me. Let me know who you are, and then I can say hello. And thanks for saying that things are looking cool as well. So I have been having a bit of fun today. And next thing that I added in terms of my lower third were a couple of screen shares. So down there at the bottom where it says February 2024, that's an application called The Clock. There are multiple ones out there, and indeed you can go and use the standard ones as well. It's just a question of whatever fits into the box. And then next to that, I have got the weather app from Apple. So it's just a standard weather app. Typed in Edinburgh for my location, and then what I can do is do a screen share and then just crop it down till it fits that template that I had at the beginning. So you need to have those applications up and running, otherwise there'll be nothing showing in that box when you go to do a go live. So make sure they're up and running and that they are in the same screen position they were when you set everything up, because otherwise the data within will move left or move right. So hi Elizabeth, thanks for joining me. Luckily I don't have 200 people joining me like Adrian did have earlier this week, and indeed again today. So I am delighted not to have billions of comments, but I am also delighted to have somebody watching. So thanks Elizabeth for tuning in. So all of this is Ecamm only. So you don't need to use Canva, you don't need to use Keynote, you don't need to use Uno or any of those other products if you don't want to. You can get all the way for something like this just using Ecamm. So I'm going to continue to play about, hopefully improve each time that I do things. But really, that's all I wanted to show you this evening, was that you can take those lower thirds that I've already shared and you can just layer them up and stretch them out and do different things with them to give you more of a funky, complete show runner at the bottom of your screen, if that's something that you want to do. So I've enjoyed doing that today and watching Adrian. I'm going to watch a bit more of his replays now, actually. So for now, though, I think that's cheerio from Edinburgh, 1837 or 6:37 p.m. and you know that's true because it now tells you down in the bottom corner of the screen. So see you later. Cheerio. Bye for now.